These are pictures of my daughter when she was born at 1 pound 3 ounces.
1 pound 3 ounces, that's about the weight of a beer bottle, and sadly a reminder of how excessive alcohol use can harm unborn babies like that one. We've known the risks for years, but tonight our Sally Hernandez takes an in-depth look at new research out of the University of Texas that shows the youngest mothers aren't getting the message.
It's the largest study of its kind ever, according to UT. Researchers interviewed 100,000 girls and found something very startling with the youngest group. Imagine your daughter, a middle schooler aged 12 to 14, pregnant. Of those girls, the study found 1 in 3 were also drinking alcohol or abusing drugs during their pregnancies. A dangerous combination for one young mother. In order for her to be so open with us about her alcohol use, we are not showing her face and we are not revealing her identity.
I was drinking nonstop the entire time. Because of my selfishness and my carelessness, this is my daughter.
Born extremely premature, nearly 3 months early, with a 30% chance of survival, Heather's daughter was a fighter.
She could not breathe for herself. You can see the machine is attached to her mouth and it is breathing for her. You can see the tube up her nose, which is feeding her. And this is all because I chose to use and drink alcohol through my pregnancy.
Throughout her pregnancy as an 18-year-old.
I knew I was pregnant, but it wasn't a thought.
That's the problem, according to researchers at the University of Texas. They say pregnant teens who drink are more common than you think, especially among 12 to 14-year-olds.
But when we looked among 12 to 14-year-old pregnant teens, we found extremely high rates of substance use.
But Dr. John Giannopoulos at Dell Children's says he is not surprised.
We're seeing a lot more at-risk behaviors in our teen populations.
He sees many babies fighting for their lives in the NICU.
Alcohol can lead to physical abnormalities, small brains, small body size, facial abnormalities where there's defects in the structure of the eyes, defects in the way the lips are structured. More concerning though, they lead to cognitive and behavioral disabilities.
Got it! So you got it?
Like Heather's daughter, now 10 years old.
She now is older, but she still has a lot of health issues. She's still legally disabled.
Ready?
And that's why she's still here today. With the help of the medical doctors, the nurses, and God, not by me.
Heather got help too and is now sober. She hopes pregnant teens will take a different path.
If you are a teenager and you are drinking, please stop. And if you can't stop, please get help.
So it doesn't lead to this. Drinking while pregnant can also lead mothers to miscarry. Those babies who do survive often have speech and language delays later on in life, and sometimes problems sleeping and nursing. We did ask Dr. Solace Wright if the survey showed why pregnant teens are using alcohol and drugs. He says they may not be getting the message, especially 12 to 14-year-olds. The study did show kids with supportive parents and schools were substantially less likely to abuse drugs and alcohol during pregnancy. Sally Hernandez, KXAN News.
Thanks, Sally. If you or someone you know has questions regarding the risks and resources about drinking while pregnant, check out this story on the homepage at KXAN.com. We've also linked to the full UT study about pregnant teenagers.